Hi, and I, of course, am Gunther. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the COVID-19 again. Uh, Here in Arkansas, it is really, it's going gangbusters. Um, the infection rate is unbelievable. I'm dreading to see what it's going to be like just before Christmas and then after Christmas. There's still people that do not believe that this COVID-19 is real and it's actual. I heard one guy say, no, it's just the flu. It's not anything like COVID-19. It's a lie. Well, okay, so I guess everybody else in the world is lying. You know, that I don't understand. The deaths, unbelievable how many people are dying from this stupid virus. Here in Arkansas, it's not going crazy, but it is going. I mean, it's going up 15, 20, 30 people every day. So it's here. Um, and I had a guy tell me that he said that the deaths are fake, that the hospitals are lying about COVID-19 and people dying from it. The thing that I asked was, well, every nurse, every doctor, every hospital, every attendant, every hospital supervisor, every person that is involved with this are lying about the people dying. And I'm lying about my friend dying of COVID-19. It's I can't wrap my head around why people are saying what they are. It's illogical, and it's actually kind of stupid because look at the people that are losing loved ones and friends. And like I said in the last video, it's the people that have not lost a friend or a relative that are saying this. And the guy that was talking to me about this didn't know of anybody that got sick, didn't know of anybody that died or any of that, so he figured it was fake because somebody else had told him that it was a possibility that it was fake. So take it from somebody that has lost somebody to COVID-19 that this is real. This is very real. And like the doctors and all the people that are smart say, wear your masks. Even if you're going to be ignorant enough to get together and have great huge parties and weddings and stuff like that, at least wear a mask. Be that considerate of people like me. I guess there's some vaccines that's sitting in Chicago waiting for the FDA to give the emergency approval. So anyway, I'm gonna end it with that. I get angry because people say and do what they do. It just here's one more thing. We cannot get the country to agree on anything. I mean, everything people are arguing about. But we can get the whole country of nurses and doctors and hospitals and everybody to agree to lie about the deaths in COVID-19. Just food for thought. Now let's move on to more of the nature aspect of things. I've been out and about driving around wildlife management areas, the state parks and stuff like that. And the wife and I have been talking and thinking about what we have seen and where we have gone. The trash that is left behind in these places, and the wardens and the people that work there, the rangers, and just the volunteers that go into state parks and local parks and county parks and all the different things are getting really upset about people leaving their trash, even leaving campfires going without putting them completely out. We need to try to think about our homes, reverse it, have the animals come into your home, eat, throw their bones around, go to the bathroom wherever they want to, dig holes in your carpet, rip up your sofas and stuff like that, and then walk away and, oh well, we'll come back and do the same thing next time. After you've cleaned it up and fixed it up. I know that's kind of silly, but we are in their homes. No matter what anybody says. Out in California, we are invading homes of the mountain lion, the bears, badgers, squirrels, chipmunks. This was their home long before we ever showed up, I'll tell you. And then the people are yelling and screaming, oh my God, they're out here and it took my little doggy. And oh well, don't take your little doggy out there, I guess. I really don't know what to say to these people except think about it. Would you like to have the mountain lions and elk and badgers and wolves and coyotes and everything making their homes in your yards and digging their holes in your yards and down in your foundations of your homes? And it's basically the same thing, people. You need to think about what it used to be. Like in California, years ago, you could drive for hours and not see a house. Now you can drive for minutes and not see a house. I know years ago, I used to go up through the redwoods up to Northern California, up to Ferndale, see a friend of mine. God, it was beautiful, beautiful country, and going up through the state, but now it's packed with homes and factories and warehouses, parking lots. And then we wonder why the animals are coming into town and stuff. I watched a thing on TV, a documentary here a little bit ago, about the animals that are being forced to come into town. And I'm talking about across the world. I mean, leopards, bears. There's this one, I can't remember the name of the town. I believe it's in India, that they lose dogs every night to leopards because they come in, snatch the dog, and away they go. They need food, and they're hungry. They need to feed their kittens. Whatever it is, they're going to do whatever their instinct tells them to do. Just as you would if you were trying to feed your family in a situation like that where, you had to hunt for your food. You would hunt for it anywhere you could find it. So, United States, coyotes, mountain lions, bears, bobcats. I've seen videos of bobcats and mountain lions in town, bears, of course, all over the place. coyotes and dogs fighting, coyotes taking house cats, you know, scarfing them up and taking them out and eating them. So it's going to be a trade-off. And I've heard this said, there's too many people in this world. And the reason is us older people are living longer because of doctors and stuff. Now that's putting I guess a target on my back, but it's true. I'm living in what the Bible says is the end. Living to the years of 70 and with a little mightiness, 80. So, you know, this is, as I heard, if you can count the rest of your life in months instead of years, you're old. Well, I can count my life in months. Number one is because of COPD. That's took quite a few years off my life. That's what the doctors tell me. So I agree, because I'm not getting any better. I'm getting slowly worse. But anyway, enough of that. I feel sorry for the people that have to put up with this. But I feel more sorry for the animals that have to put up with the people that are moving into their territories. What used to be their home is now a house built on top of it. You know, mountain lions, you know, have dens in the cliffs and stuff, and then all of a sudden here's a house perched on top of their den. Come on, people, let's think about this. And that's why David Attenborough said we needed to put the wild back into the wild. We need to stop getting into the places that we shouldn't get into. Sorry, that was an alarm for my taking my drugs. But and now they're trying to open up the wildlife habitats in Alaska for oil drilling. Things that have been put aside as national parks, things like this. Now the government says that they want people to bid on sections of this and be able to build all their garbage out there into this pristine wilderness. So, and the Indians and Eskimos and all that are trying to fight it. I don't know how much they're going to do, but I think we all should get behind the Indian, because there's no need to be out there. We have enough oil wells in Texas, Oklahoma, places like that, that are capped off, that are completely full. I know this for a fact. I'm not going to say any names, but I know it for a fact. So let's think about that too. Let's leave pristine areas pristine. Keep the human influences out of places that don't need it, that don't deserve to have the man go in there and destroy it. And like I've always said, I've told this to my wife and to other people, if you want to screw something up, give it to man. He'll do it in a heartbeat. And I totally agree. It's 100% correct. And not that long ago, in a different time and a different place, I suppose I was the same way. So, you know, I got to point the finger at myself, but I have cleaned up my act. I try not to leave anything but footprints out in the areas where I hunt and fish. So, anyway, let's get off of the soap opera here. Soapbox, I guess, not soap opera. It could be a soap opera. But I get off my soapbox. But you all will learn that I'm very passionate about things. Nature is one of them. The American Indian is another one. I'm part Blackfoot. My wife is part Cherokee. So we have got that in us. So there's things that we love and that I love to do, that if it keeps going, uh, my children's children, my great grandchildren will not be able to go out and see Old Faithful or Glacier National Park or Yellowstone or any of them. They'll be all bottled up with people with restaurants and hotels and oil fields and who knows what. So just something to think about, something to really work on. Uh, I do a lot of thinking, and I think people need to really think before they act. So we'll let that go, and I appreciate you guys watching. I don't always like to be or want to be the guy that crashes in and crashes down on everything, but um, I haven't been able to get out and do what I want to do, and my lungs are slowly getting a little better. So here eventually I'm going to go back out and try some hunting. It's cold here at night. It froze last night here in Arkansas, but we survive it. It's 50 some degrees during the day. I went out like this in the sun, and it's a beautiful day. So anyway, I'm going to leave that as that. I got a picture of a buddy of mine's deer that he got. He got a real nice 8-point buck here in Arkansas, and I got a picture of my squirrel release that I did here quite a while back. So thank you all for watching. We love you all. We pray for everybody every day. So we'll let it go at this, and thank you.